5, we begin with an update to a story we first brought you as breaking news this morning on Good Day Oregon.
Gunfire broke out in a Camas neighborhood, sending a man to the hospital, and it left the neighborhood on edge. Fox 12's Paulina Aguilar was near the scene and has an update.
How this all transpired is still unclear. However, police said that those 911 calls that came in last night reported that gunshots lasted about 30 minutes. I want to show you some evidence that we found. I'll take you around this way. This SUV that's been parked here has a smashed back window that a bullet went through. And I want to go just across the street to show you a second vehicle that we found. That SUV also had a gunshot in the driver window, but now it's all covered up, and neighbors say they've been up all night shaken.
It's scary. It's scary to know that it's like right there.
Ashley Valenzuela lives just a few feet away from the home where gunshots took place.
I had maybe 3 hours of sleep, so been definitely kind of worried and chaotic.
Clark County Sheriff's Office say they arrived to this home on Northeast Everett Street after multiple reports of gunshots. Those calls indicating they lasted about 30 minutes.
Everybody was pretty much going to bed. I have 4 kids, a husband. Going to bed, I usually tend to have my mom time, so I was sitting in my living room, and next thing I heard a shot. I kind of just brushed off. Probably not even 5 minutes later, I heard a second one. 5 minutes after that, we heard a third one. Then my husband, my 16-year-old, and I went outside to see what was going on. We saw some cops kind of driving by. Next thing you know, we heard a 4th shot. Probably about near 10:30. We heard like a 5th shot.
About 30 minutes after officers arrived, they used a drone to detect a man standing outside the home. They say eventually the suspect entered this Kia SUV in the driveway. And as officers attempted to make contact, gunfire broke out. The Kia showed 3 bullet holes.
All of a sudden, my 16-year-old, who was in her bedroom, was like, "Mom, I heard 3 shots super fast. Three shots."
The suspect was taken to a local hospital, his condition unknown.
I didn't know he was a suspect at the time in the ambulance, but I did see them put him in there and take off.
However, at about 9 a.m. this morning, SWAT returned with at least 8 dozen officers responding to the home, but the reason is unclear.
This is my home. This street is my home, so my hope was just like nobody was hurt.
Now, the suspect's name has not been released just yet. However, police say the suspect did have a no-contact order and was not allowed to enter the property. In Camas, Paulina Aguilar, Fox 12 Oregon.
Paulina, thank you. And we have just learned the suspect suffered non-life-threatening injuries and has since been moved to jail.